Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Vols want to move quickly.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
And the Vols really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Rides the back on the option to give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
The short hands, it's Matthews. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Volunteers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Back to pass, it's Boyd. Steps away to find some room. Did the work himself. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. The Vols backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Handoff from the gun. Finding open areas. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Volunteers! A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's second and long. To throw, it's Boyd. Safe completion on the screen. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Lyons. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. in the gun and looking to throw on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Boyd. Under fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. Across the 45. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Fires it. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Roadrunners are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He's got him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lions. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature.
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, UTSA! Great job by the back on the option. So much needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Off play action. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Courtney. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. At the 20, he's got space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Roadrunners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds a man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of room to run. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Vols!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires left. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Got his man out of the backfield. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And the Roadrunners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Boyd. Hauls it in. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. He's got it. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He's going to run it. all the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Steps away. Took a shot as he threw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Courtney. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bringing the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Vols will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Got a man. It's Courtney. Oh, he got loose. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
This time he's got it. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time on target. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Roadrunners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to... And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Unleashes to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the Vols are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On the move, it's Hardy. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. From the gun, give on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Tennessee. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. He's going to let it go. Intercepted for the 11th time.
Right place, right time. Linebackers are usually big physical guys you see play the run a lot. Hard to get 2 interceptions in a game. Special player making special plays.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
So surprised. We have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Man, is he having a day for the Big Orange, already over 150 yards.
Yeah, and showing you a little bit of everything, Reese. I mean, he can break tackles. He can make you miss. He's doing it all for this offense, and I would continue to feed him, and I guarantee you the Orange fans are going nuts.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback.
Give him 6. Touchdown Volunteers! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. Get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Boyd. Snagged out of the air. They stay aggressive and push their way out. And it's first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna let it fly. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Courtney. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion. They gave up a first down.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Shakes off the defender.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. Try to get it to the edge. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And the Roadrunners have this offense rolling. Looking to throw. Going over the top. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we have a 1-possession game late. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment, and you're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket on that play.
The give as they work on that clock. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of cover unit. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Working on the right. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch. It's Courtney. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the first down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Moving out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTSA!
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for two. You got to have a two-point play dialed up right now. What can you run you feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time left on the clock?
They got the touchdown, but still a two-point conversion short of tying it up late. The snap sets up the throw. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Inside the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Vols decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's missed the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a big third down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down 4 late, they have to convert on fourth down to keep hope alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the left. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now, because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. By himself, he makes the grab. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
Great job of spatial awareness and understanding the situation of the game, too. Down in a 2-minute situation with no timeouts, somehow, some way, you have got to get out of bounds. Really nice effort there by the receiver.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And now I'm just saying one more stop. Come on, guys. We know they're passing the football. We know they got to get to the end zone for them to beat us. We are not going to let that happen. We're going to play deep to shallow, tackle them in bounds. This ball game's over. One more play for this defense.
And back to the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. The points weren't the issue, guys.